reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaks free. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, but where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Quick throw to the left. The sure hands. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Fires it on the move. It's the tight end who makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught behind the line. It's Frazier.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved and just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry.
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. It's caught in the crossing pattern. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's Young. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Tailback takes the handoff again. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. It's a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
To throw, it's Simpson. On the move now. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Pulls it in. It's Bell. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle block. The offense set up for the 1st down in the red zone.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Now the 40, the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Stockton. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Bell. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fighting off the defender.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch and run for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. As a design quarterback keeper. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air. It's Simpson. Down the middle, it's Edwards. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. He pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. At midfield, inside the 40. Inside the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Simpson. That's caught. It's Horton. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. That's reeled in. It's Bell. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On the ground, it's McCray. First down and more. He's still running.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Now here's the toss play. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Bulldogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Dogs! And that will give them the lead now. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught by the receiver. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
What a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Becomes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. QB keeper all the way. Passes the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's a run to the left. Fights through a tackle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air. It's Russell. He's got him on a crossing route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep crosser. That defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Into keeper. Touchdown, tie. This offense cannot be stopped.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Pass complete on the crosser. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Direct snap to the back. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Toss it to the back, running left. Powering through. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. Big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. 1st and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Branch. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he stopped short. Big play by the defense to keep this a 5-point game in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Hot over the middle. It's Williams. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. To throw, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Edwards. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits triple